Hi there, Jonathan here. This is Bible Loop 2230, and we're reading the book of Revelation in 30 days. In chapter 13, 11 to 18, we are introduced to the second beast of Revelation. This beast specializes in deception, and we see this from the very start. It has two horns like a lamb, but speaks like a dragon. Jesus said to look out for wolves dressed in sheep's clothing. By John's era, two types of anti-Messiah-like figures were prominent in Judaism. One was a political military tyrant from the outside who opposes and oppresses Israel, and one was a false teacher from within Israel who deceives the people. Paul in 2 Thessalonians speaks of a man of lawlessness, probably modelled after Caligula's threat to set up a statue of himself in the Temple of Jerusalem. This man of lawlessness is a deceiver, takes a throne in the temple, claims divine authority, depends on Satan's power, and is a sign that the second coming is near. It would seem most likely that the Antichrist, the man of lawlessness, and the second beast are all one in the same. For John, the first beast has a political, military power, and the second beast has a religious, prophetic power. The first beast is aided by the second beast, which demands worship of the first beast and requires the world to receive the mark of the first beast. Revelation 13:12 to 17. John writes in verse 15, "The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name." This has always garnered great interest amongst people who have earnestly desired to understand the book of Revelation. What is the mark of the beast? Is it something to do with a tattoo, or is it a credit card number, or is it a vaccination? There seems to be no end of the potential ideas people come up with. In a cashless society like ours today, one can easily see how it is possible to restrain people from being able to buy and sell. We don't know if John is referring to something like this, but of course it's possible. The number of the beast, 666, is certainly a reference to the Roman Emperor Nero in the 1st century, but even more so, a number one short of 777. It represents the unholy trinity of dragon, beast, and Antichrist, 666. The people of Israel were to keep the commands of the Lord on their foreheads and wrists, as taught in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4 and following. They kept the holy prayer of the Shema, which identified them as belonging to the Lord on their forehead and on their wrist. 666 is to be understood as an anti-Shema identification. With the imminent development of AI to a level of sophistication and intelligence much more than humans, in fact, in some years, potentially 1 billion times that of the combined intelligence of humanity, this is predicted to be the case within a generation. One wonders if the identity of the Antichrist might just be an artificial intelligence, the brainchild of humanity, much like the Tower of Babel, a creation which is designed to make us like God himself. Interestingly, right now there is talk of AI becoming godlike in power in a few short years. Some current supercomputers have names that resemble personalities like Sierra and Selena. I wonder if a time will come when a godlike intelligence with a charismatic prophetic personality arrives which dazzles every people, nation, tribe and language. And it's an artificial intelligence which also happens to be the beast of the earth. I'm not suggesting we boycott AI, not at all. Just that it's all a little intriguing, if not scary. However, and whenever the personality of the second beast appears, it would seem that it will be a powerful figure who will lead the world and even the church astray in the final days, setting himself up within the temple, which means the church, coinciding with the unchaining of the dragon from the abyss. Lots to think about today. I'm reminded of Jesus' words to be ready because you don't know when the Lord will return. Let's make sure when he does, he finds faith on the earth. Enjoy God's word.